Darling, are you ready for the coming struggle? Well, I'll tell you how to be a man right here, right now. We can't trust these people out there trying to screw with our way of life. I'm going to live free or die. So today we're going to talk about how to keep your livestock guardian dogs from getting out of their kennels. Stick around and we're going to do this. We're going to do this thing right now. Okay, darling? Let's go. First thing we got to do is we got to go to our welding cart, which has my Miller welder and my Lincoln welder and my Snap-on tool chest. And we'll grab one of these top of the line expensive grinders. I have 4 of them, 4 grinders. I bet you peasants only have 1 grinder, maybe 2, but I have 4. So let's pick one out here. Cutoff wheel. And I use Diablo cutoff wheels because Diablos are the best. All right, next. You can probably hear the livestock guardian dog out there barking. We want to keep them inside and safe. So we got ourselves set up with these sawhorses here and this cattle panel or hog panel, depending on what you want to call it. We've got our extension cord. I was going to do a tutorial on how to put an extension cord together. This is 10-3. That's hot, ground, and a neutral. Number 10 is strong and powerful. Way better than those 14 gauge or 16 gauge cords. This is what men use. So I use my Milwaukee Inkzall. Milwaukee. To mark this panel where I need to cut it, because we're going to create a barrier and a gate. And the gate will keep the dogs out, and this hog panel here will go above the gate because the LGDs, they want to jump out. An LGD, for people who don't know, stands for Livestock Guardian Dog. They guard livestock. They're guardian dogs. They want to jump out. We don't want them to jump out. We don't want the man to get in and take our livestock guardians either. This will keep them out. This is what men do. We protect. All right, let's get to it. First thing we got to do is we got to put on our welding hat. This one happens to have ballistic material inside of it. It'll stop a 44 Magnum. Great tactical hat. Next, we want to throw on our ballistic face shield. This will stop anything 50 cal. I'm going to test that. Maybe. You didn't see that. See that? You didn't see that either. I planned to do that. I wanted to test the toughness of the Diablo blade, and it couldn't withstand even falling 3 feet. I'm throwing this away, and I'm ending every association with Diablo. I'm just kidding, Diablo. Your blades are awesome, actually. I'm going to use this as a learning and teaching opportunity. First thing we do, we're going to take, see this button back here? We're going to push that down. Rotate it till you feel it lock. Now it's locked. Take our premium wrench. If you don't have one of these, darling, you need to try to figure out what happened in your life where you cannot get one of these. I'll have links for this thing in the comments. Okay, we placed this wrench in the holes and we rotated it. That would have been counterclockwise, like a commie. We'll take this one And we're going to send it back to the manufacturer and tell them to make it stronger. Simply place it back there. Turn it clockwise like an American would do. Put your wrench in there. Give it a little snug, all while holding that button. Now you can release the button. Now it should spin freely. We're going to put it, this is a tactical position, put it between my knees. That way it can't fall again. Let's not make that mistake again. We're going to hang it right there. Now that went exactly how that went exactly like I had planned it. Everything is cut perfectly. Now I'm going to go back to my snap-on cabinet and grab my little flappy disc so I can go ahead and smooth these edges down, because we don't want to get cut there, darling. We want to maintain ourselves with blood on the inside of our bodies, not the outside. Having blood on the outside of your body means you're weak and you're not a man. Grab my other one of 4 grinders. This has a flap disc on it. We're going to take these sharp pieces off right now. Oh, I almost forgot. All right, good. Did you men catch what I wasn't doing correctly? I had on a face shield, but what was I missing? Gloves. Did you catch it? That was a tactical test to see if you saw I wasn't wearing gloves. Well, now I'm going to put on some gloves. And these are made, I think these are made in Idaho. And these are made of duck skin. The finest duck skin in Idaho. They're premium. I can afford them. Link will be in the comments. We'll see. Let's grind. All right. Well, I had to go and pull one of those panels that I just put up. I had to put it down because it wasn't good enough to keep outside forces out of my livestock guardian pen. So now we have to go to the laydown yard, grab some more hog panel, cattle panel, depending on what you want to call it. Actually, I don't care. I'm going to call it what I want because I'm a man. Let's go over there, grab some more, and we'll redo it. And I know I did it wrong on purpose. The first time I wanted to see if you caught it, because I don't make mistakes. I'm a man. This is my laydown yard. If you don't have the laydown yard, how can you call yourself a man? Speaking of laying down, look at them sheep laying down on the job. They're pregnant, but that's no excuse. You should be out working. I'm just kidding, ladies. You guys take it easy. You guys chill, relax, grow us some wonderful babies. Thanks for pooping on camera. All right, so we got our stash of cattle panel here. We're going to look for a piece that we can use. I think I see one right there. This one right here should work. And if you don't have a stash of cattle panel, stop being poor. We're going to take the one that you guys let me screw up. We're going to put it on top. Then we're going to recut the way that I wanted to recut it. But you talked me into doing it wrong. Guess I'm weak for letting you do that. Here, there. Darling, let's get on our protective equipment. Go ahead, start cutting this thing down the way I wanted to do it in the first place. Going loud. Now we removed all the sharp edges from the cattle panel. Let's go put it in the barn. Okay, darling, here we are in the barn. What I have in mind is this is where our livestock guardian are going to sleep and eat and rest when they're not on duty. This is not a livestock guardian dog. This is a human guardian dog. and he is ferocious. He will kill any intruders that get around our property. So he's the sheepdog, and I guess I'm the sheep, but these are going to be sheepdogs in here too, and they protect the sheep, and I protect them, and he protects me. We protect each other. It's like a circle of protection. Anyway, so here's the theory behind this. The livestock guardian dogs like to jump out of their kennel. Well, we had to figure out a way to keep them protected from the man who wants to come in and take our livestock guardian dogs. And I'm going to act like I should. I'm going to act, I'm just going to act like I probably should. This is going to stay here. I'm going to use some staples as a hinge, and it'll open up like such. And when the gate is closed, this gate holds this from opening. Let's go ahead and grab our Milwaukee staple gun, which I forgot over in the tactical Jeep looking thing. Let's go to the tactical Jeep looking thing, grab our staple gun. Be right back here. Meet you back here. I got your 6. Here we are at the tactical Jeep looking thing. There's the Milwaukee staple gun with staples. Dirt on it or something. Need to take care of that. Need to do a tutorial on how to maintain your Milwaukee fuel tripod. Got hung up on the gate there for a second. Need to grab my tactical hanky. Granddad always carried one of these tactical hankies in his pocket, his back pocket. I carry mine in my back pocket too. And you can open it up and you can wipe your nose, or you can wipe your blood off your hands if you bleed, which men don't bleed. This is made in USA, 100% cotton from Hava-Hank. It's the only kind I use. All right, back to work. That was a long enough break. Push the button, turn it on. I'll use my keen eye of what's level, what's plumb. We'll go ahead and shoot a staple here. Get that recentered in that. I'll put one here. Now, that acts as a hinge. So if we have to go inside there to clean up, we can go ahead and just open this up. It'll stay open. We can do what we got to do in here. Make sure that the livestock guardian dogs have bedding, food, water, maybe even a stuffed toy to play with, but they're not pets. They are livestock guardian dogs. Let's see how this works. That stays closed. Latches. Now that can't open. Sometimes my brilliance scares me. But that's all we're going to do for today. We got enough work done. Need to go edit this video, get it out to the masses so everyone can see what a man does for his farm, for his family, for his livestock guardian dogs, for the dogs that protect him, so he can protect the livestock guardian dogs to protect the sheep. But you guys, thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. We'll see you next time. Need a manicure. My hands are getting so dry from this work. It's terrible. Maybe I'll get a massage later. Well, that's enough acting for one day. Oh, crap, it's still on.